Hi, I'm here today to show you how to drive a stick. Mostly because I like watching myself and also because my car is totaled and it's still registered for another 3 more days because I just registered it and it's a piece of shit. So yeah, it's got a half a flat, it still runs, drives, does its thing, but it's rusted out and it isn't legal. So I'm going to show you how to drive a stick and also just watch myself drive it. So basically, this is a 2002 Mazda Protege 5. Which I'm going to be parting out soon. And what you got is you got your clutch, which is on the far left, and that's what engages your gear. And you got your gas and your brake, like always. And then you got your shifter, which has all the gears. This is 5 gears. The shift knob's coming off, but I don't really care because my car's totaled. So yeah, so I'm basically just going to drive around, and you're going to see me drive it. And that's it. So yeah. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna start it. So to start the car, you need to hold down the clutch and then that. And also you need to disengage the e-brake if it's on. My e-brake isn't on because it doesn't work. So you turn it on. Car's on. I'm parked in a weird spot, so I gotta reverse and do like 3 3-point turns. But yeah, so yeah, and also my radio's on. That doesn't have anything to do with the car. So when you first drive, it might give you a lot of RPMs, but I'm a beginner too, so I'm just giving you the beginner tutorial. Why is it gonna make that sound? My car doesn't like going into reverse a lot of the time, so you really gotta... Is reverse... Okay, there we go. So sometimes it doesn't like doing that. You get used to it. You know, my car's a piece of shit. It's basically a Honda, except it's a Mazda. And guess what I'm replacing it with? Another Mazda Protege. So yeah, I'm just basically driving up and down a cul-de-sac. I'm not in any mega public roads, so because I don't want to endanger myself or others. And there you go. That's how you start a car with a stick. And then we come to a turn. And you gotta hold down the clutch in order to do that because it needs that. And there's nobody driving down here, right? Yeah, okay. And that's what happens when you stall out a car. It does that. Because I'm not really looking, because I'm an idiot. So I'm in first gear, and let's go. Second gear. I'm just driving up and down the street really. And when you want to brake, hit the brake and then the clutch. And you need to hit the brake usually in order to get into the previous gear. I keep on skirting because one of the tires is flat. So you might really see that, but it's no big deal. It's just a piece of shit car. My car is like thumping a little bit. I'm mostly just driving it until it brakes, to be honest. Take off. That's third gear. And then brake, shift down. Really, you don't want to be skipping gears. I'm skipping from third to first, but I'm only doing that because I don't really care about my car. Well, I do care about it, but it's broken, so. Hi, person. They're probably looking at me. And that's how you stall out a car again, because I'm not really paying attention. Is my check engine light on? No? Okay. I'm surprised. I've been driving a little more than just this video, so... Alright, so I'm going to go down here just to make a turn. Really want to be going out onto this main road right here, but I am anyway. Oh, that's basically the gist of it. It's not very hard once you get used to it. Clearly, I'm not used to it. I'm driving third now, so shift down. You should probably know your gear pattern. My gear pattern's fucked up on the shift knob because I twisted it around a bunch of times and now it's upside down or whatever. So that happens. Also, don't rest your hand on the transmission like I am. And also, don't shift it to fifth gear like I just did. But yeah, I mean, once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. I'm just kind of driving it. And trying not to hit the cars on the side of the street. That's probably a big deal. But you know, I mean, once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. But you're gonna have a lot of bucking and all that jazz, so. Third gear. Fourth gear. Brake, clutch, shifted into first because fuck me. That wasn't a stall, it almost stalled, but it didn't, which is the important part. Also, my shift knob rattles a little bit. And I think I'm burning out the clutch a little bit because I'm driving it really hard. But it doesn't really matter because my car's fucking dead. So, that's a factor. My neighbors are probably going to call the cops on me because I'm driving way too fast. And that's how you sell out your car again right when you're at an intersection because you didn't put it in first gear. And it doesn't want to start anymore, or very well. That's 30 miles per hour, which is a speed limit here, but I'm going to put it into third anyway. And that's basically it. I'm not really going to continue after this because my car is not liking driving anymore and I don't want to kill it anymore. I think it's leaking some fluid because it keeps on doing some things that I don't like it doing. But yeah, that's basically it. And I'll show you how to park it real quick because I'm in my neighborhood. So I'm going to turn on my blinker because why not? First gear. Just let off the clutch a little bit. And because this car can't fucking turn, you gotta put it in reverse. Back it up a little. Hope the oil doesn't leak all over the driveway because my dad wouldn't like that. Give it a little gas in order to... Yeah, there you go. And that's basically how you're gonna park it. After that, because the e-brake doesn't work, it doesn't really apply to me, but you're going to pull the e-brake anyway. Leave it in gear or leave it in neutral. It doesn't really matter. My car rolls if it's in neutral. Like that. So, that's not really good. But, you know, that's how you drive a shit car on a shit day. Also, don't forget to roll up your windows when you're getting out of your car, because that might not be good. But if you want parts from a Mazda Protege, let me know. I'm selling it to a junkyard. So, see ya.